has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome, folks, to the Plains in Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, LSU Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Auburn Tigers. For today's Sports College Football Quiz Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kernstream. Kirk, let's get right to the action. To move this one away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty.
Okay, ready?
He pushed the rock down the field.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's hit just before the throw. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. That's a design quarterback keeper. Breaks into the clear. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, that is a dream start for the offense, but what an opening possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
They're setting out to try to PAT. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a 1st down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Boy, great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. That rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He's running out of time here. And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He breaks free.
Returner is brought down at the 39. And your Auburn Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Knight. Bringing pressure. The sure hands. It's Cooper. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
There's the handoff. We get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Boy, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, Ted, every single year in plays, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And now the running back's got it again. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heel.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Knight. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
That's big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Opening play of the drive to throw to the left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Harris. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan Harris Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, LSU Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Knight. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got to play big game. And takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Auburn. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense. You got to stop the offense pinned back. The pass rush closing in. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This would be an unconventional strategy. Punt team on the field on first down. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Makes the catch downfield. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Took contact on the throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in of bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Press coverage now from these DBs. He shreds the tackle. Look at that powerful running. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Harris. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He hands it to the back. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
He came up with another play. This guy's off to a great start in his first quarter. Already a sack earlier, and now a tackle for a loss.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the defense smothers him for no gain.